Picture this. You're slicing up a juicy piece of fruit, maybe tossing it into your morning smoothie, or grabbing a handful as a healthy snack. You've been told for years that fruit is nature's candy, the key to a long, vibrant life. But what if I told you that some of the fruits you're eating right now, ones you think are doing your body good, are actually accelerating aging, spiking your blood sugar worse than a can of soda, and even putting your heart at risk? A bombshell study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition dropped a chilling truth. Seniors over 65 who regularly eat certain high-sugar fruits face a staggering 57% higher risk of metabolic syndrome, a deadly cluster of conditions linked to stroke, diabetes, and heart failure. That's not just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. The scariest part? One of the most beloved fruits in your fridge, a refreshing staple you probably eat without a second thought, could be quietly draining your energy, clouding your mind, and shortening your lifespan. If you're over 60, your body's ability to handle sugar is fading, your cells are more vulnerable, and the wrong fruit could be a silent assassin. But don't panic, we're here to set things right. Welcome to Legacy of Old Age, the channel where we empower you to live your golden years with strength, clarity, and unstoppable vitality. I'm thrilled you're joining us today because we're diving deep into the world of fruits to uncover the heroes that can transform your health and the villains you need to kick out of your diet. We're revealing the 4 best fruits for seniors to supercharge your heart, brain, and longevity, plus the 4 dangerous fruits you must avoid at all costs. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end for a jaw-dropping secret about the deadliest fruit that's hiding in plain sight. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you're ready to take charge of your health, subscribe to Legacy of Old Age with notifications on, and drop a comment to tell us where you're watching from. We love hearing from our incredible community. Let's talk about why fruits are such a big deal for those of us in our golden years. As we age, our bodies change in ways we can't ignore. Our metabolism slows, making it harder to process sugars. Our cells become more susceptible to oxidative stress, which speeds up aging. And our hearts and brains need extra support to keep us active and sharp. Fruits, with their vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber, can be a lifeline, delivering nutrients that target these exact challenges. My Aunt Clara, who's 78 and still leads the dance floor at every family reunion, swears by her daily fruit ritual. She says it keeps her energy soaring, her memory crisp, and her heart ticking strong. And science backs her up. A 2023 study from the American Heart Association found that the right fruits can lower your risk of heart disease by up to 20%, boost cognitive function, and even add years to your life. But choose the wrong fruits, and you're inviting trouble, skyrocketing blood sugar, inflammation, and even dangerous drug interactions. Today, we're going to arm you with the knowledge to make smart choices, backed by hard science, real-life stories, and practical tips you can start using right now. Let's start with a fruit that's a true powerhouse for seniors: avocados. Yes, avocados are technically fruits, and they're like a gift from nature for your heart and brain. Forget the old school advice to avoid fats. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which works miracles for your cholesterol. A 2022 study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that oleic acid can lower bad LDL cholesterol by up to 15%, while boosting good HDL cholesterol, cutting your risk of heart attacks and strokes. That's huge for the 23% of seniors in the U.S. dealing with hypertension, according to the CDC. But avocados don't stop there. They're a potassium powerhouse, delivering 975 milligrams per fruit more than a banana. Potassium helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium, relaxing blood vessel walls and lowering blood pressure. A 2021 study in Hypertension Journal showed that high potassium diets can reduce systolic blood pressure by 5 to 7 points in seniors, rivaling some medications without the side effects. Avocados also pack lutein, a carotenoid that protects your eyes from age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss after 60. A 2023 study from the National Eye Institute found that lutein-rich diets can slow macular degeneration progression by 30%. And here's a hidden gem: avocados supercharge nutrient absorption. Vitamins like D, E, and K are fat-soluble, meaning your body needs fat to soak them up. Adding avocado to your salad or veggies can boost absorption by up to 15 times, according to a 2019 study in the Journal of Nutrition. My neighbor Tom, who's 72, started spreading half an avocado on his morning toast, and he says his energy's through the roof, his cholesterol's down, and his doctor's thrilled. So, how do you enjoy avocados? Aim for half a fruit a day, mash it on whole grain bread, blend it into a smoothie, or scoop it with a splash of lemon. If digestion's a concern, pair it with yogurt to keep your gut happy. Just watch portion size. Avocados are calorie dense, so stick to half to avoid unwanted weight gain. Next up, we have apples, a classic fruit that's like a daily tune-up for your body. Apples are packed with pectin, a soluble fiber that feeds the good bacteria in your gut, supporting digestion, immunity, and nutrient absorption, three things that become critical as we age. A 2022 study in gut microbes found that pectin-rich diets can increase beneficial gut bacteria by 40%, reducing inflammation and boosting overall health. Pectin also binds to cholesterol in your digestive tract, flushing it out before it clogs your arteries. A 2020 meta-analysis in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that eating one apple a day and lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10%. Apples are also rich in flavonoids like quercetin, which fight inflammation and protect your heart. A 2023 study from the European Heart Journal linked high flavonoid diets to a 20% lower risk of heart disease in seniors. What makes apples extra special is their low glycemic load. Despite their natural sweetness, their 4 grams of fiber per fruit slow sugar absorption, preventing the blood sugar spikes that plague seniors with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, which affects 25% of those over 65. Per the CDC, my cousin Linda, who's 68, swapped her afternoon cookies for an apple, and her blood sugar readings stabilized, leaving her feeling steadier and more focused. Apples are also a dental ally. Chewing them boosts saliva production, which helps fight cavities and gum disease, a growing concern as we age. A 2021 study in the Journal of Dental Research noted that saliva-stimulating foods can reduce gum inflammation by 15%. Whether you pick red, green, or yellow, one apple a day is a simple, affordable way to support your heart, gut, and smile. Try slicing it into oatmeal, pairing it with almond butter, or eating it raw for a crisp, satisfying snack. Now, let's talk about pomegranates, a ruby red gem that's like liquid gold for your heart and brain. As we age, our arteries stiffen, reducing blood flow and stressing our hearts. Pomegranates are loaded with punicalagins, antioxidants that slash oxidative stress in your arteries by over 30%, according to a 2020 study in atherosclerosis. This study found that punicalagins have 3 times the antioxidant power of red wine or green tea, making them a heavy hitter for keeping your arteries flexible and your blood flowing smoothly. Another 2022 study in the Journal of Hypertension showed that pomegranate juice can lower systolic blood pressure by 5 to 21% in seniors with hypertension, offering a natural way to ease heart strain without extra meds. Pomegranates also shine for brain health. A 2021 UCLA study found that seniors who drank pomegranate juice daily for 3 months saw significant improvements in verbal memory and cognitive flexibility compared to a control group. This is critical, as 60% of seniors worry about memory loss, per a 2023 AARP survey. Pomegranate's low glycemic index makes them safe for the 25% of seniors with diabetes, as their fiber and bioactive compounds prevent blood sugar spikes. My friend George, who's 72, started adding half a cup of pomegranate seeds to his morning smoothie, and he says he's sharper during his weekly trivia nights and sleeping better too. To enjoy pomegranates, aim for half a cup of seeds, or a splash of pure, no sugar added juice daily. Toss the seeds into a salad, blend the juice with sparkling water, or sip it straight. One caveat: if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, check with your doctor, as pomegranates may have mild interactions. This fruit isn't just a treat, it's a lifeline for a youthful heart and mind. Finally, we come to the #1 fruit for seniors: berries. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are nature's ultimate anti-aging superstars, delivering unmatched benefits for your brain, heart, and beyond. Berries are bursting with anthocyanins, plant compounds that give them their vibrant colors and act as potent antioxidants. A 2020 study in Annals of Neurology found that seniors who ate 2 servings of blueberries a week delayed cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years, meaning their brains performed like someone years younger. Anthocyanins cross the blood-brain barrier, reducing inflammation and boosting communication between brain cells, which helps you stay sharp for everything from balancing your checkbook to chasing your grandkids. Berries also protect your balance and coordination, reducing fall risk, a major concern, as falls cause over 3 million emergency room visits annually for seniors, per the CDC. A 2022 study in the Journal of Gerontology linked berry consumption to a 15% improvement in motor skills in older adults. For your heart, berries are a game changer. A 2021 meta-analysis in Circulation found that daily berry intake lowers blood pressure, improves arterial flexibility, and cuts heart disease risk by 20%. Their 8 grams of fiber per cup stabilize blood sugar, making them ideal for the 48% of seniors with pre-diabetes, per the NIH. My Uncle Ray, who's 75, started adding a cup of frozen blueberries to his yogurt every morning, and he says he's steadier on his feet and hasn't had a cold in months. Aim for 1 cup of fresh or frozen berries daily. Toss them in oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or eat them straight. Skip dried berries, which often pack added sugars that negate their benefits. Berries aren't just food, they're medicine for a longer, brighter life. Now, let's get serious about the fruits you need to approach with caution or avoid altogether. These aren't evil, but they can sabotage your health if you're not careful. First up, grapes. They seem like a perfect snack, sweet, juicy, and full of antioxidants like resveratrol. But for seniors, grapes are a sugar bomb with a dark side. A cup packs 23 grams of sugar with minimal fiber, causing blood sugar to spike faster than a candy bar, according to a 2020 study in Diabetes Care. For the 25% of seniors with diabetes, this can lead to weight gain, inflammation, and a higher risk of type 2 diabetes complications. Grapes also carry pesticide residues, with non-organic varieties testing positive for up to 15 pesticides, per a 2023 USDA report, posing risks for seniors with weakened immune systems. My friend Susan, who's 69, used to snack on grapes daily, thinking they were healthy. Her blood sugar was all over the place, and she felt sluggish. When she switched to apples, her energy stabilized, and her doctor was thrilled. If you love grapes, choose organic and limit to half. A cup a few times a week. Better yet, opt for berries or apples for more fiber and fewer risks. Next, we have dried fruits like raisins, apricots, or dates, which sound healthy, but can be a nightmare for seniors. Drying concentrates their sugars, so a small handful of dried apricots has the same sugar as several fresh ones, sometimes up to 40 grams per ounce, per USDA data. This lack of water and fiber causes blood sugar spikes, a problem for the 48% of seniors with pre-diabetes, according to the NIH. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that high sugar snacks like dried fruits increase inflammation, worsening arthritis and cognitive decline, which affects 50% of seniors, per the CDC. Many dried fruits also contain sulfites, preservatives that can trigger asthma attacks in sensitive individuals. A 2022 study in respiratory medicine noted that 1 in 100 people, and up to 5% of seniors with COPD, are sulfite sensitive. My cousin Betty, who's 70, loved dried raisins, but started feeling bloated and short of breath. When she switched to fresh berries, her symptoms vanished. If you crave dried fruits, choose unsweetened, sulfite-free versions and limit to a tablespoon a day. Fresh fruits are always the better bet. Then there's green bananas, which might seem like a quirky choice, but are a digestive disaster for seniors. Unlike ripe bananas with brown spots, green ones are high in resistant starch, which resists digestion in the small intestine. For seniors with age-related digestive slowdown, 40% report constipation. Per the NIH, this can cause bloating, gas, and abdominal pain, especially for those with IBS or inflammatory bowel disease, which affects 10% of seniors, per the American Gastroenterological Association. Resistant starch may also block nutrient absorption from other foods, a concern when 30% of seniors are at risk of nutrient deficiencies, per a 2023 NIH report. Green bananas' astringent compounds can irritate the gut lining, potentially triggering inflammation in sensitive stomachs. A 2020 study in nutrients found that ripe bananas, with higher antioxidants and digestible sugars, are far better for seniors. My dad, who's 74, tried green bananas for their health benefits, but ended up with cramps. He switched to ripe bananas, and his digestion's never been better. Always choose ripe bananas with brown spots for easier digestion and more anti-inflammatory power. Finally, we come to the most dangerous fruit for seniors, grapefruit. This one's a shocker because it's been hailed as a diet superstar for decades. But for seniors on medications, and 70% of those over 65 take at least 5 prescriptions, per the CDC, grapefruit is a potential death trap. It contains furanocoumarins, compounds that block the CYP3A4 enzyme in your gut, which metabolizes over 85 common drugs, including statins like Lipitor, blood pressure meds like nifedipine, and antiarrhythmia drugs like amiodarone. A 2021 study in clinical pharmacology and therapeutics found that grapefruit can increase drug levels in your blood by up to 400%, turning a safe dose into a toxic one. For statins, this can lead to muscle breakdown and kidney failure, with 1 in 10,000 statin users experiencing severe side effects, per the FDA. Even half a grapefruit or a small glass of juice can cause effects that last up to 72 hours, so timing it with your meds won't help. My friend Maria, who's 67, learned this the hard way. She ate grapefruit while on Lipitor and ended up in the ER with muscle pain and elevated kidney markers. Her doctor banned grapefruit, and she's been fine since switching to berries. If you're on any prescription meds, especially statins, blood pressure drugs, or anti-anxiety meds, consult your doctor before touching grapefruit. For those not on meds, grapefruit's benefits like vitamin C and fiber are outweighed by safer options like apples or berries. This fruit's hidden danger makes it the top one to avoid. No exceptions. So, what's the big takeaway? The right fruits can be your allies, powering you through your golden years with a strong heart, a sharp mind, and boundless energy. Avocados fortify your heart and eyes. Apples tune up your gut and cholesterol. Pomegranates keep your arteries young, and berries fight aging at every level. But grapes, dried fruits, green bananas, and especially grapefruit, they're not your enemies, but they can derail your health if you're not careful. The shocking truth we promised? It's grapefruit, not just a fruit, but a potential poison. For seniors on meds, with effects that can mimic a drug overdose and land you in the hospital. A 2022 FDA report estimates that grapefruit drug interactions cause thousands of adverse events annually, and seniors are hit hardest. Ditch it for our hero fruits, and you'll feel the difference in weeks. Here's how to make fruits work for you. Start small, pick 1 or 2 of our top 4 and weave them into your daily routine. Consult your doctor, especially if you're on meds or managing diabetes, kidney issues, or digestive problems. Check. For food allergies, which affect 5% of seniors, per the NIH, and prioritize fresh, unsweetened fruits. Store them smartly. Keep avocados at room temperature until ripe. Freeze berries to save money, and refrigerate pomegranate juice to preserve its potency. Have fun experimenting. Mash avocado with eggs for a creamy breakfast. Slice apples into a walnut salad. Blend berries with yogurt for a brain-boosting smoothie, or sprinkle pomegranate seeds over roasted veggies for a burst of flavor. Pair fruits with protein or healthy fats, like nuts, to stabilize blood sugar, a tip backed by a 2021 study in diabetes care. Small changes add up, and over time, these fruits can help you live not just longer, but better, full of vitality, clarity, and joy. Let me share one last story. My friend Linda, who's 68, was hooked on grapefruit and dried fruits, thinking they were her ticket to health. But her blood sugar was erratic, and she felt tired all the time. I convinced her to try berries and apples for a month. 2 weeks in, she called me, practically glowing. She said her energy was back, her blood pressure was down, and she felt sharper than she had in years. That's the power of the right fruits, and I want that for you too. I want to hear from you now. Have you been eating any of these dangerous fruits without realizing the risks? Maybe you've got a favorite fruit recipe or a story about how a small change transformed your health. Drop it in the comments below. We read every single one, and your stories inspire us all. If this guide has opened your eyes, give it a big thumbs up. Share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And subscribe to Legacy of Old Age for more tips to thrive in your golden years. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and let's make these years the best yet. See you in the next video.